Little People, Big Dreams, Mozart, written by Maria Isabel Sanchez Vergara. Long ago, in the city of Salzburg, Austria, lived a boy who had a natural talent for music. His name was Wolfgang, and he was 3 when he learned how to play the keyboard just by watching his older sister, Nannerl, his hero. His father was a well-known musician who taught his children the secrets of the harpsichord. Wolfgang composed his first piece on this keyboard instrument, even before he knew how to write the music down. He was only 5. Amazed by his genius, his father took him and his sister to perform at the royal court. Soon they were receiving applause all over Europe. Every place gave them the chance to discover new music styles and learn from other musicians. He was 8 when they visited London, where his father fell ill. Wolfgang wasn't allowed to make any noise or touch his keyboard. Yet he could hear a whole orchestra in his mind. So to keep it busy, he composed his first symphony. Wolfgang's fame kept rising as he grew, but things were different for his sister. Nannerl was also a talented performer and composer. Yet being a girl, once she was old enough to get married, she wasn't allowed to perform in public anymore. So Wolfgang and his father continued to travel without her. When Wolfgang visited Rome, he was invited to hear a secret piece by the Pope's choir. Just by listening, he could write it down from memory. Soon the news about the extraordinary child arrived in Milan, where he was asked to write an opera. Later, back home, Wolfgang worked as the city concertmaster. This gave him plenty of time to compose. But just as the flute didn't make his heart sing, neither did Salzburg. So he moved to the exciting city of Vienna. There, he composed true masterpieces in almost every known genre: music for the churches, dances played in ballrooms, operas for the theaters, solo concerts for all kinds of instruments, and a song for his future wife, Constance, to sing. They shared a love of music and a taste for luxury. Wolfgang worked tirelessly as a performer and composer, even writing pieces while bowling with his friends. But the couple often had to borrow money to pay their many debts. Wolfgang's music was so moving that it could bring to life a person's tears, the laughter of a crowd, or the fury of a mighty army coming from afar. He hooked his audiences with melodies that kept surprising everyone. His operas were so elaborate that they put the most experienced ears to the test. When the emperor commented on the extraordinary number of notes he had used, Wolfgang replied, "Just as many as are necessary, Your Majesty." One day, while writing a letter to Nannerl, a mysterious visitor knocked on his door. He asked Wolfgang to write a requiem, a piece of music for the dead. He threw himself into it, but fell ill before finishing. Still, it became one of his most beloved works from a list of more than 600 pieces. Since then, many young musicians have found inspiration in little Wolfgang, the sensational genius who pushed music to new boundaries. Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart was born in Salzburg, Austria, into a home filled with music. He started playing the keyboard at just 3 years old after studiously watching his older sister Nannerl play the harpsichord. She was a big inspiration to Wolfgang and a talented musician in her own right. By age 6, he was reading music and composing his own works. Soon his father decided it was time to share his son's gift with the world. Wolfgang toured Western Europe's royal courts with his father and sister to great success. They played for nobility in many cities, from Munich and Paris to London, where he wrote his first symphony. Wolfgang wowed everyone who heard his music and was considered a prodigy. Small child with a very big talent, or as is said in German, a wunderkind. Upon returning to his hometown, he became an honorary concert master. Later, he worked as Salzburg's court organ player. The job was easy for Wolfgang, leaving time to focus on writing his own pieces. Eventually, his hunger for more exciting opportunities meant he left Salzburg for a new life in Vienna. Here, he fell in love with Constance, a talented singer who he later married. Wolfgang became known for writing captivating pieces in a wide variety of styles, from opera and sonatas to masses and concertos. He died aged 35, leaving his final work, Requiem in D minor, unfinished. He wrote over 600 works, many of which are still played and adored today. Wolfgang's story shows that if you follow your passion and believe in your talent, the whole world will listen. The end.